Hello and welcome to City 7 News. Here are the headlines. ID card deadline extended. New speed limits in Abu Dhabi. Final phase of project to unify the traffic systems in the country. The Emirates Identity Authority extended the deadline for national ID registration. The announcement was made after reports of chaos at certified typing centres across the country as thousands rushed to complete the pre-registration process for December 31st deadline.
The public is now heaving a sigh of relief. Emiratis will have until June 30, 2011 to register for the national ID. Meanwhile, expatriates will have their ID cards registration linked with the issuance and renewal of their residence visas.
It's a good thing that it's been extended because I wouldn't have to go through all this rush thing now. I mean, I have my holidays during Christmas and New Year's and everything. I wouldn't have to run up to the identity office or whatever and stand up in a queue and probably get all that done.
I'm happy with that because it's good for citizens and it's giving us time to think about it.
However, residents are reminded to register as soon as possible. This will prevent any inconvenience in the future, such as the unavailability of various government services.
They've given ample warning, ample notification of what will happen and what you need it for. And I think it's good for control, for security and for general control in the labour market especially. Yeah.
Officials from Emirates Identity Authority stepped in days before the deadline expires to announce an extension. The December 31 deadline for Emirates ID card registration brought panic to residents during the last couple of weeks. Typing centers have seen a tremendous surge, causing a backlog and multiple errors in the application forms. The EIDA said more than 1.5 million people registered in 2010. It is hoped that the new strategy and extended deadline will double this figure in the first half of next year. Meanwhile, officials are warning typing centers against mistakes on the application forms and keeping passports with them. Anyone found in violation will be fined. Khadija Sali, City 7 News.
Abu Dhabi police will begin to enforce new rules on speed limits on all the roads in the Emirates from next week. The rules will be implemented in cooperation with the Department of Transport (DOT) and the municipalities of Abu Dhabi City, Western Region and Al Ain. All motorists are urged to follow the new speed limits in the residential areas, which will be enforced as part of the new rules. Police patrol cars will monitor the speed limits in residential areas, whereas the radars will serve that purpose on highways. The speed limit in residential areas will be 20 to 40 kilometers an hour. The speed limits controlled by radars on 3 highways will not be changed. However, all motorists will be fined if they cross 160 kilometers an hour on highways. Residents urged the Dubai Health Authority (DHA) to reconsider the decision of Dubai municipality no longer offering medical tests for expatriates applying for residency and work permits. They requested that the clinic be kept open to provide medical fitness certificates to public. The Dubai Municipality Clinic will be part of Dubai Health Authority and will offer services to municipality employees, their families and residents in the neighborhood. The municipality clinic is very popular among expatriates who visit it for medical fitness certificates due to the lower prices and its speed in issuing these certificates. The clinic used to issue nearly 2,000 medical fitness reports a day for residency and visa purposes. 2011 will see residents will be able to register their cars and renew their licenses from any emirate, irrespective of where they were originally issued from. The development is the third and final phase of the project to unify the system of the Roads and Transport Authority (RTA) in Dubai and the Traffic Department in Abu Dhabi with federal system operated by the Ministry of Interior. The first and second phases of the project have already been implemented. The first phase enabled payment of fines and ownership of number plates for people of other emirates at RTA auctions, while the second phase allowed non-Dubai registered vehicles to process registration and license renewals in Dubai. Sheikh Mohammed bin Hamad bin Mohammed Al Sharqi, Fujairah Crown Prince and Chairman of Board of Directors of Fujairah Establishment for Areas Development (FEAD), has allocated 12 million dirhams to carry out a project to maintain and make partitions to 92 houses in 26 different areas of Fujairah. The 92 houses, which have been selected to be revamped and maintained, are distributed in 6 sectors. The first sector is Al Tubin, which includes areas of Al Tubin, Al Riyama, Al Juraif, Al Sarm and Habab. These sectors shall cover 34 houses. The second sector in Masafi covers 20 houses. The remaining areas are Al Butna and its adjacent area with 7 houses. Fujairah City with 11 houses, Merba with 9 and Dibba with 11. Coming up later in the show, Students Start magazine dedicated to Emirati issues. But first, Laura Buckwell joins me with the day's business news, so stay tuned.